Hello. Sorry I'm not at school today. I am sick at home, and so you are working on your own. Today you should be working on wherever you are in this stream of Industrial Revolution Unit 6 assignments. So, if you don't know where else to work, come down here to 6-12. But if you already know you need to finish up your 6-6 notes, or you are still working on something else up here, that's okay. Do that instead. But if you don't know what else to do, go to 6-12. If you are ready for 6-12, here's what it looks like. So you'll come to this. The slideshow has this slide, which is choosing one of these three topics. You're going to click on that topic. It's going to take you to a slide that has your links. Some of them have more than one link that you can choose from. They all will take you to an Edpuzzle video, at least one. Some of them have more than one video, and at least one article. The articles are edited from online articles. So they've been revised down to an easier reading level. But if you want to read the original one, there's a link right here on each of them. There's also sometimes more pictures, and some of them are a lot longer when you look at it. There's one about artificial intelligence. The summary, I had AI actually write the summaries for me, and the summary lists several of them. But the article actually has 38 different ones that it explains in depth. So if you are a good reader, clicking on the original article would be a good idea. While you're reading those articles, you're going to be completing notes. There's paper copies of the notes available over in the organizer by the door, but you can also do it online. If you're doing it online, or either way, you're going to start with page 2. It's kind of backwards, but page 1 is going to be connecting it to an invention from the Industrial Revolution that we've been studying from before. Page 2 is about the fourth Industrial Revolution, which is now, what's happening now with digital, especially the artificial intelligence, going beyond just using a computer as a place that I put information and store information and maybe share information, but using the computer in other things. So Google Maps, that kind of thing. This is the fourth Industrial Revolution, where people are using technology to do things that we don't expect necessarily a computer to be able to do. So that's where autonomous vehicles and that kind of thing come in. So you are writing your notes here. The reason we're doing this is because our target says to evaluate the impact of the first Industrial Revolution. We've gotten into that pretty well with, women's roles changed. We had an expansion of slavery because of the cotton gins invention. Travel changed because it got faster, easier. That's the impact of the first Industrial Revolution. So now we're trying to connect our findings to a contemporary issue. That means one now. And so there's a lot of ways we could do that, but you get to choose one of these three inventions and see if you can come up with a connection. So a lot of people were wanting to do autonomous vehicles. So if I were researching self-driving cars here, autonomous vehicles, on this page, I'd fill in the notes based on the video and article. Please watch one video and read an article. Your choice which one you do first. But read one of each, do one of each, take the notes, fill in information in each of these boxes. Then you're going to go back. If I'm doing self-driving cars there, cars are pretty obviously something that is transportation. So over here on page 1, I'm going to look at one of the transportation innovations. Maybe the railroads or the canals or the steamboat. And I'm going to write down what I found out in the textbook and in my notes and find out how did that invention change things. Okay, it doesn't have to be a lot of detail. The textbook didn't give you a lot of details about everything about steamboats or anything like that. So compare it there. And then at the end, you need to find the similarities between how things change with the first one and how things might change with the recent invention. So if I'm looking at steamboats, how did the steamboat change transportation? What are the similarities with how self-driving cars might change transportation? Or how did the railroad change transportation? How are self-driving cars going to be similar? You could also look at it from a jobs perspective. You can look at who is working in factories, who's going to have a job or not have a job related to automobiles now. All of those are options. So you are then going to go back and finish up 611 if you finish that today. Have a good day. Remember to email me if you have questions. To email me, go to ClassLink and Outlook. Have a good day. Make sure you use your time well.